I want to talk about some ADHD stuff. So this is for my ADHD people. Um, my symptoms have been like pretty bad the last couple of days. The ADHD demon is, pounding on me pretty hard. Lots of racing thoughts, lots of anxiety. If you have ADHD, you know that the racing thoughts also come with this adorable little companion that says you have to do it now, you have to do it now, you have to do it now, even if it's just this ridiculous new idea or something important like paying your bills. And so, I've been in my camper, my Need Money Not Friends camper since February. It may seem like I'm just flitting around on this extended vacation, um, shirking my responsibilities. So the first part is true. The second part's not. I'm actually trying to figure out how to achieve my goals. And the fact of the matter is, the world is not built for people with our brains. School's not built for us. Work's not built for us. Offices aren't built for us. And so I'm trying to build the world that I want to live in, that I can live in, that I can work in. And so yeah, a couple of things come to mind. Like, first of all, I got my little dogs with me, and what I've been experiencing the last couple of days, which has just been so nice, is this renewed sense of freedom that I felt when I first moved to the Netherlands and got my first bike, my first Fiets. And it's just this great feeling of physical freedom. You're never stuck in traffic. You always find a place to park your bike. Parking your bike doesn't cost anything. To hook it up to wherever you can, a lamppost, whatever you can find. It's fun. Um, you feel like you're part of something that's rather unique, and I love that feeling. And it always reminds me of a really dark day I had when I first moved to Seattle. It just moved. I'm 26 years old. I had this temp job in Bellevue on the east side, and you have to cross these bridges, those of you who are not from Seattle. And a lot of times you just get stuck in traffic and you're just stuck in a literal lane on a bridge with everyone else. And one time, I was coming home and there was a Mariners game. And if there's no traffic, it took me 12 minutes to get across this bridge. And because there was Mariners traffic, I was stuck on that bridge for an hour and a half. And I thought, I am spending my one life on this planet stuck in traffic. And everybody hates traffic, but um I'm like, I'm not gonna live my life this way. And I still feel that way. And I've never felt that one day since living in Amsterdam, because I'm never stuck in traffic, uh, at least not on a daily basis. Out here, again, it's just the same feeling of freedom. So maybe you're in a car, but they don't charge for parking here. You can just kind of park wherever you want. I'm in this parking lot for campers right now, and you just sort of rock up and park your camper wherever. Um, and also, I don't really wear broad underwear anymore. I just wear my swimsuit. Maybe I'll like put on, like I have now, like shorts and t-shirt or a little sundress, and I can just walk the dogs on the beach and get my feet wet, and maybe get the hem of my shorts or my dress wet from walking around in the ocean, and then it just dries. And it's just such a wonderful, liberating, freeing feeling physically. And so also in the camper, I find this really deep sense of calm, because the sound in here, those of us with ADHD are really sensitive to physical environments. So like the way our clothes feel on our bodies, or sound sensitivity. And I don't like large spaces. I like small, sort of cavernous spaces. They make me feel relaxed. I guess that's sort of like a temple, what's her name, Graydon thing or something. But also in the camper, the sound is really dry because it's, pretty well insulated, almost like a recording studio. And I find that also very calming. And then also on the flip side of that, you get like this dopamine hit just by looking at the spectacular ocean all the time. Um, and so this environment puts me in a mental state, in a physical state where I can get some nice work done. Today I'm still feeling that like anxiety here, but it's annoying, but it's the ADHD meds alleviate that for a few hours, and then it's better than some other things I've been feeling the last couple of days. So my message to you is to give yourself permission. I won't say have the bravery. Give yourself permission to go wild, unapologetic, and say, this is the environment I need to feel calm, to feel productive, to feel like a normal fucking human being, whatever that means. And so, and the other thing too, especially, I wouldn't even say if you're in the creative space, but for anyone, when you're stuck in a problem, like staring off into space is work. And, and so, for example, when I have to work out a problem, or I'm like, I'm doing this couple of big writing projects, the ideas aren't coming, I will just take a blanket and lie down on the beach and I'm working. I'm like, okay, ideas like come into my brain, and they always do. So it might seem like that's just taking a day at the beach. But if I was just like sitting in an office staring at my laptop, the ideas wouldn't come. And today, as an example, I'm out walking the dogs, like no, music or podcasts in my ears, just being with my brain, walking my dogs. One of them's reactive, and that's another reason why I came down here, because I'm like, want him to be able to work on his reactivity with enough physical space, put some distance between him and other like dogs that he's scared of. And I've been dreading coming back to the Netherlands because we don't have that space for him. I live on a houseboat, on a canal with just like a little dike, and it's just up and down, lots of dogs. He doesn't have the physical space and distance he needs from these dogs to work through his reactivity. So it's just, he wasn't making any progress. I'm like, how am I gonna take him home? And then I had to remind myself, like, I bought this camper, and um where I live, I'm about 20 minutes away from a dog friendly beach. And so Oplosing today, came up with a solution. I'm like, well, the camper is part of my lifestyle now. So every morning, my reactive dog and I are going to get in the camper. We're going to drive to this beach, and we're going to do his big walk out there and work on his reactivity. And I just thought, oh my God, like I can come home now, you know? That idea would never have come to me if I had not given myself the mental and physical freedom to create the space or the opportunity for that solution to come into my brain. So yeah, this is what I need. It's really enjoyable. Everybody loves, a vacation by the beach, but this is more than that for me. This is necessary for me. So do what's necessary for you, even if it looks crazy to other people. Go ahead and do it. I give you permission.